Hello and welcome to my stream. Tonight we're playing more of Escape from Ever After. And last stream we were investigating Innsbeak and its secrets, right? Because we were looking for any hints about Sherlock Holmes that got lost in there or like something did happen to him. Because he used to work for Ever After Inc. And then Mr. Moon wants us to find him because after he made to this story of the Innsbeak, he vanished. And then he wants us to find him again. I have been saying this all the time that I think Mr. Moon has like multiple layers to his character. So possibly he wants us to find Sherlock Holmes in order to either have him doing a job to him in another situation, or maybe because Sherlock Holmes could know too much, right? Maybe he wants some information from Sherlock. I'm not sure. But yeah, he disappeared, so we did our investigation in Innsbeak. We had to go through the entire city where the birds in there, all of the characters in there, they were not very nice to like foreigners or outsiders pretty much. And even with that difficulty of like interacting with them or like making them to talk to us about the details of the situation of the city and its secrets and everything they could know, we found one pigeon that helped us out, which was Pigeon Pete. And Pigeon Pete gave us pretty much the lore of the city. It's like a fishing city, and then everyone used to profit from the fishing activity. But something started to happen in the city that the fishing activity started to like decay, or it wasn't as great anymore, and everyone suffered from that loss, right? But one person, and that person was Madame Quail, because the Quail family was like a very traditional family of the city, and then they pretty much were kind of like founders of the city as well. And Madame Quail kept her riches, her fame, her everything, even though the fishing activity got to suffer within time. And the main reason why she was able to still be keeping her life going as always is because she made a pact with a god of the ocean, which is pretty much Cthulhu. Even though we still haven't met that god directly, that god sends her his magic and his powers that she uses all of that to have control over the city, and then also to have her minions or like her workers, especially Duxter, right, her chef, to be like super strong, to also work to her as security or something. And yeah, it seems like Madame Quail is in charge thanks to her pact with Cthulhu. What she does to Cthulhu is that she offers sacrifices, and she was trying to use Sherlock as a sacrifice, but not only Sherlock, also us. Yeah, she captured us because Duxter became invincible in one of the fights we had in pretty much in the dining room, right, of their, or actually of her mansion. And yeah, we could not win against Duxter, so she captured us, and then she separated our party. She sent Tinder and also Wolfgang to be sacrificed first in the chapel, and then she saved me and also Eva in a very isolated platform in the ocean, waiting for our time pretty much for us to be sacrificed. But they were not expecting Pigeon Pete to show up again, teach Eva a new spell that transforms Flynt into a seal, and then finally we can navigate in the waters and we could leave that platform. So we made our way to get to the chapel, but we had to cross the railroad as well. And it was very tough because Duxter was waiting for us pretty much. We had to avoid him, we had a chase section. I actually thought that the game forgave us a lot for missing in that chasing section. I think we should have gotten more punished, but fair enough, right? And we made to the chapel, we solved some crazy puzzles in the chapel, We rescued our friends, we got everyone back and safe in our party. We still don't know about Sherlock Holmes though, so maybe today we can see what really happened to him. I'm hoping we can finish the chapter tonight, even though I'm not thinking about streaming for too long because I do want to watch my TV show, but maybe some 3 hours or something. That could be enough for us to complete chapter 2, I'm thinking. But yeah, we got to the depths of the chapel, and then in there we found a room that had a lot of rituals, a lot of, dark magic stuff, and Duxter. And then Duxter revealed to us the reason why he is invincible. It's pretty much because he's separated from his heart. At first, I didn't think that was like a very good conclusion to that story. And to not say much, I'll just say that it's not the first time I have seen that being done. So I was expecting to a different answer, maybe even something closer to Cthulhu and then his powers or something. But anyway, we had that fight. I felt bad for losing in my first attempt, but we did it in the second attempt because as we are playing this on the hard mode, we get a lot of damage. So I need to be very precise in everything I do together with my timed hits. And I got situations in there, thanks to the battles rules, that I couldn't really miss my timed hits. And then I missed one time, and then that was an instant game over because Duxter became invincible and then he destroyed us. But we did it in our second attempt, that's fine. But after that, when we were trying to leave that room, a plot twist happened that was very great. And it's basically because we found an office of the Ever After Inc. underground. And according to the very little I have seen from that office so far, Madame Quail is the manager of this place. So what is actually going on in here? Like, what is happening, I have some theories, like maybe this Cthulhu god of herself is actually someone that's higher in the charge or higher in charge or in position of the Ever After Inc. But they made it sound like it's like a god or Cthulhu. Yeah, it could be that. And then she sacrifices whoever gets in, um, whoever gets to like confront the Ever After Inc. Like Sherlock Holmes maybe did something like that, or us, right? We are kind of wanting it to go down or something. Yeah, people that wanna investigate the dirt behind Ever After Inc. might be getting to their way, and then they try to fight us or something, get rid of us. I don't know, but it was a very good plot twist. So as I was disappointed about Duxter's fight, the outcome of that was like mind blown to me. So tonight we'll be checking that office out, see if we can find more things about Madame Pigeon, Ever After Inc. itself, and also hopefully Sherlock, and even Cthulhu, if it really is someone or like a character. Maybe it is, but we'll see how that goes, and maybe start to prepare our way to like chapter 3. But I'm not expecting to go up to super late today, so maybe not to do a lot on that matter, right? But let's see, who knows. All of that said, let me check my stream. Mic's good, desktop audio please. There we go, we might be okay, let's go. Also the game. Oh wait, there we go, yeah. Controller. And the game is being captured, nice. What a chapter. What a chapter. I was not expecting this. So yeah, thanks to this event, I'm pretty sure the plot of this game will be amazing. They thought of this, so it's in here to surprise us, and they got all of my attention to Ever After Inc. now. So let's start talking to everybody. The manager isn't in, but make yourselves at home, especially because we work for you, right? That's so crazy. You know what? Maybe I need to raise my volume on my computer. It's so low. Let me check something. Is the volume of my monitor low? It's not. It really is on my place. Is it because of my fan? Anyway, when I have like a better song, I will see if I raise my volume or if I decrease my volume. Because right now I can only hear pretty much the ringing of the phones, right? Is it just me or this week's dragging on forever? Also, by the way, give me a second. I got a message on my phone and I think it is the message that I was waiting for like some time. So it might be important. Yes, it is. Yes, I'm going to answer this right now. This is important to me. Basically, this is like me enrolling myself to go in a trip on this weekend to the shopping mall in Rio where they're going to have a Brazilian Pokemon Go event. So I was really hoping that we could get a bus to take us there from my city to go to Rio. And then the community of Pokemon Go here in my city, they got the bus. So I'm now enrolling myself in there because otherwise I would miss the spot, right? The seats. No, I need to get my seat for that trip. Oh, I will need to get my ID, right? Give me a second. I need to show them my ID. I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully I get my seat, and I can't wait to play Pokemon Go in Rio because 2 years ago we went there and it was very great. So I'm actually hyped for that. Alright, let's keep on exploring the office, right? The hidden office of Ever After Inc. By the way, I see now that Tinder is not healed. So if I can heal, I should. I mean, but I don't want to pay for like the vending machine, and I can't go back to the bed, right? Yes, I'm pretty sure I can't go back to the bed. That was just before the Duckster fight. Yeah, now that I'm hearing music, it is kinda loud. Let's leave it at 12. There we go. I have items. Okay, I have a resurrecting item and also the strange mushroom. They can help me a little in case I can't use my synergies. Say, that game last night was a real nail beater. Wait, nail biter maybe? Yeah, nail biter, right? It's a real cold one out there today, don't you think? Let me look for secrets. Maybe there is a sun gem somewhere. At like a blind spot. So any big plans for the weekend? Well, just like I said, I'm planning to go to the shopping mall to play Pokemon Go with the community of Rio to get ourselves a Flamigo. Thanks to Carnival in Rio, they are releasing Flamigo in Pokemon Go, and also it's going to have a special background of Rio. I actually got one myself because it's going to be one for everyone in the area and then an extra one if you go to that event. But it depends on the weather too, right? Today, for example, it was rainy. It started to rain out of nowhere. Why would I need this mouse? It goes to the other side. I see nothing on the ceiling on this side, but maybe there is something on the ceiling on the other side, right? In any case, I'll check it. Yeah, this Flamigo right here, with the background of Rio, look at that. You can only get it in here. There is a Flamigo like this one, or maybe I should say not really like this one, but with a special background as well, but a different one, in Cologne in Germany, because it seems like they also celebrate Carnival in there. Every day is a new opportunity. I can't hear every day and not think of like, every day is great at your Junes. Yeah, Persona 4 Revival, we are waiting for your news, right? Okay, let's finally see. Never mind, can I use the elevator? I doubt it, right? The elevator cannot be operated without the manager's approval, so we are going to meet Madame Quail. Because she's the manager. Why do they have the drawings of Cthulhu on the whiteboard? Is it because they plan what they are going to do and then it becomes real? Okay, that's like her room, and then she's right there on the portrait. What about the mouse? The mouse is on the... Wait, the mouse goes... No, I'm missing something. There is no way. Yes, I might need to jump to that side. Okay, okay. I think I need to do that. So this is like insane. We got to her computer though. It's Madame Quail's computer. Maybe we can do some digging. Do you have any knowledge on hacking, Flynt? Dang, its password's protected. Of course it is. We've gotta look around more. Yeah, now I know where I need to go, I think. For some reason, the body plus feet of the bird-like creature right there reminds me of the Triforce. I thought it was a Triforce from Zelda. Okay, yeah, there we go. Possibly they wanted me to do this platforming. What's in here? Wait, Pete? Pete? Pete works for them? Oh my god! Oh, hi! I wasn't hiding out from ya, just taking a spell back here, you know? I know you're not hiding from us, it's just because... I mean, maybe you were hiding from us, actually. But I think not because he helped us to, like, get out of the platform and gave us the seal transformation spell. Although... both Eva and also Flynt are angry. Is he really not our friend? Pigeon Pete, do you work here? Yeah, that's kind of surprising though, but... What the blinking heck are you accusing me of, son? You don't have a way to get out of this, Pete. Yeah, it's better for you to agree with us. Okay, okay, you got me. Yeah, I work here. Let's have a chat somewhere more private, and I can finally stop talking like a sailor. Wish. Oh my god, everything is like a facade. What's going on? Like, this is your private place, Pete? At the enemy's room? That's possibly with some sort of recording cameras or something? It's true, I work here. Sorry for misleading you. But you helped us though. I know everyone is angry, but I still don't fully blame you. Like, maybe he's a double agent of some sort. Honestly, I'm kinda embarrassed about it. Madame Quail... Never mind. Madame Quail paid me a handsome sum to lead you and your folks into her devious trap. But you saved us though. Yeah, you saved us with the spell. She sensed you lot were stirring up trouble and wanted out the picture, or actually wanted you out of the picture, so her dark deeds could proceed without interruption. I felt pretty bad about it though, which is why I dropped that. Yeah, you did help us. But then... You were really not wanting to help Sherlock then? And I did try to warn... Oh, okay, he did try to warn Sherlock. But as you know, he didn't listen. I'm so confused. Why would Ever After Inc. partner with a cult? I mean, they brought Sherlock in here to be the one, right? That would start their office in here. And what does Sherlock Holmes have to do with all of this? Yeah, because it seems like Sherlock Holmes was sent to start the office, but the office is already existing? It beats me, I just work here. All I can tell you is this. Ever After Inc. and Madame Quail seem to be collaborating to some kind of research. It's probably their technology regarding changing the storybooks, places, and worlds at their own pace, right? At their own needs and stuff. The way they want. I think I'm going to be sick. Eva, you know what? This is good because Eva will start to see the bad part of Ever After, and then she could accept and agree to take it down with us. So where is Sherlock Holmes now? It feels like we have been chasing his tail all over town and turning up nothing. You're detectives at the Lighthouse. Yeah, I was expecting a boss fight in there. That's where Madame Quail will be taking him to complete the final arc, or actually the final act, of the sacrificial ritual to summon the Old One. It's to summon him? If only Tinder was at her original shape, right? Original form, maybe Tinder could fight him directly. But I must give you one last warning, stay away. We will not stay away. If we stay away, Mr. Moon will fight us. The Order of the Feather deals with forces that you can't even imagine. We had a taste. We will find this detective. We have a promotion riding on this, understand? And if this darky cult keeps getting in our way, then we'll handle it. Alright, let's go to this lighthouse and put a stop to this madness. How can we get there? Also, by the way, I just remembered, when I was watching the VOD, there is an area that I did not swim yet. It is pretty much the flooded town. I should swim in there because I saw in the VOD that there is a way to swim in there. Here, I can at least authorize you to use the elevator to get out of here, okay. But Pete, aren't you going to be in trouble for all of this? As she knew about us, she probably knows about you as well. You're all set? Yeah, why are you helping us anyway? Because he was forced to do everything, right? I'm an old pigeon, I'm not cut out for this line of work, and I hate what the Order of the Feather has done to my poor little town. Stay safe out there. And don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, I'll try to be careful. But damn, even Pete was into this. Everyone else in here saw us, like... They can easily tell her, oh yeah, Madame Quail, I saw Flynt and everybody else coming here. Anyway, let's go check that then. To the surface, where is this going to connect to? To the chapel? Oh, I mean, that's very convenient. Suddenly there is a freaking elevator in the chapel. I'm actually going downstairs in here again. Because like I was saying, they have the bed, right? So I can heal myself. And the monsters were defeated already, so that's good. This bed. So, should we do some shopping? I'm also very curious about this one statue, right? As there is another one. I think we'll be seeing it again. I'm kind of going to those parts of the city. The flooded part of the city. Yeah, I'm very curious about that one statue because it is at some areas. How much money do I have? 322. What do you sell again? The muffin, herbal tea, but his herbal tea is expensive. Chai tea latte and the boba tea. I will buy a muffin. And a herbal tea. Hopefully that's okay for now. Now that Duckster was beaten up, right? We can finally leave. Hey Flynt, do you know where you're headed? Not really. We need to go to the lighthouse somehow. Yeah, according to Pigeon Pete, Madame Quail has taken the detective to the lighthouse for the final sacrificial ritual. We need to go straight there. Let's check the town map and see how to get to the lighthouse, then we can hop in the telepager. Well, according to the map, there is a way east of the city. Maybe I need to swim. Maybe actually the flooded city swimming is where I need to go for plot. Yeah, it's the eastern part. Yeah, maybe go in there by the way. But I'm not taking the pager. Can't I open the gate? This gate? I cannot open this gate, so I must use the telepager, okay. Let me think. No, I'm going to the Three Little Pigs Happy Howl Hollow. I'm going to buy more resurrecting items. I'm still surprised that this is the only place in the game you can buy it so far. Unless they were in Innsbeak's inn, or maybe we should say Innsbeak's shop, right? But I don't remember. Give me 2 more because I have 1, right? They sell the donut in here. I can get 1. That's fine by now. Let's go back there. Put us. Where was this telepager again? In her room? The library. Where was the library as well? Oh, the library was in the plaza. I remember it now, yeah. Let's go back to Quail Manor. I'm curious. So if Duckster could become invincible, wouldn't Madame Quail also become invincible? Oh yeah, you know what? Since we are finally here, maybe I can get my muffin. I was waiting until I had space in my inventory. Now I have space in my inventory. It's still here, right? It is. Let's go. Sorry about all of the code stuff, I just work here. Your speech is the same as Pete now. I only work here. I don't know anything. Mm-hmm. I also got the tea that was up there. The monsters are back to life, unfortunately. Let me check my notes. Am I forgetting any other side quest in this area? I think I'm not. Okay, so let's do a quick tour around and possibly look for a way to get to the lighthouse. How's my XP? We're almost leveling up. We got the key, so thank you very much. We have that monster back there. I will get the coins though. It's funny that I did not notice him, like, giving me the sound effect that he's chasing us. Oh, now I saw it, yeah. Let's go. That's going to hurt. Ouch. I saw it too late. But I think he can die now. Yeah, I need some time to get used to this again. I need to be alert to all of their freaking defenses, shields, spikes, blocks. But there we go, we leveled up again. More TPs, right? Let's see how are things looking like now. I have one extra TP, but maybe I can change something. I can change a Poison Protect, and then I would have 2 TPs. But Spiky Shell is too expensive. Hail Mary is not too expensive though. Dire Straits. Out of those possibilities, I think I will keep Poison Protect for Flynt. Tinder has 2 points. She could go for Brutal Ambush. I could also get a 3rd point from removing a Poison Protect. But actually, I would rather use those 2 points. I'll go for Dire Straits. Wolfgang has 2 points as well. I never tried Blustery Ballad. Wait, somebody's messaging me. Let me check. Oh yeah, give me a second. My friend is talking to me about the trip, right? I'm telling him that I'm going. Oh, those cannot be broken, but I can go there from there. Okay. I leveled up, so I don't need to heal. Wait, what? Yeah, so I wanted to check the flooded area of the city. Let me go to the plaza first. Oh yeah, the enemies are back. It's fine, I don't mind fighting them. Having more XP is never too much. And also, it's a warm-up for the boss fight, right? I don't know who am I fighting, if it is Cthulhu, if it is Madame Quail, or whatever. Flaming Fury, let's go, burn that shield. They're stacking up, but I think we're good. So I'm not sure how are they going to finish this chapter, but I like this a lot. I wonder if I'll have like a chapter that I like more than this. This was very immersive. You see, they don't sell the resurrecting item even in this shop right here. I need to go back to Happy Hollow all the time. So nothing is different in here, right? That's the library, yeah. They have coins on the top, we have the hotel. I can heal myself again, I think. Since I'm here. I don't think that this city is a very good city to farm money. Most of the boxes and crates I broke, they had coins. You see, another one in here. 3 coins in here. It's a very good place to farm money. Is it coming at me? No, right? Do I want to check the back part of this? I can check the back part of this. I remember I compared this area to like Pokemon Sun and Moon, especially the garden of Quail Manor, and how the purplish mist and night really remind me of some places in Pokemon Sun and Moon. This area too, especially now that I'm swimming. So when you're swimming in some places in Sun and Moon during the night, it kind of looks like this. Like the watercolors, the sky, the moon of course. It's just missing the random trainers for us to fight. Okay, so I'm back here, but I did not get to the other side. But I can go there from this cat, right? I think. Oh no, this is for us to get to the nectar. So how did I get there? Can I jump on that boat? Probably. There, maybe? Wait. No? Oh, there we go, yeah. There was an enemy here, right? And also we have this mushroom here too that I left forever in there. It is a strange mushroom. I think it's good. Can I use this donut? I can't, like, there is nothing for me. I will keep it in there still. But I'll try to remember about it, yeah. Oh, no enemies in here? Wait. Is it here? He's not in here anymore? He's not in here anymore. Okay, that was our pier tour, so you know what? It's only the flooded city left. So that could be the way to progress. So let's go check that. Actually, I might need her, yeah. I might need Eva. Eva can jump. Oh, but my initial attack on this enemy kinda helped me to beat him, so never mind. I'll need Tinder back. There we go. Yeah, swap to Tinder. Actually, no, go first with Flynt. Flynt can maybe poison them. That can help us to cause more damage with Tinder, right? But I also want to get the burn. I wonder if that attack is like a counter of his, because that wasn't his turn. But he still cut his head and threw it at us, like, it was not his turn, it was Tinder's turn. Maybe it is a counter and I never noticed that. This area, the flooded city. So this is for progress, this is how I get to the lighthouse. Now I feel bad for not investigating it earlier. Because what if I could have checked things in the lighthouse before this moment? Oh shit, really? I will actually fight him, I want to fight him. I don't remember what's past him. I forgot what that lever did to us. He got me first. It's a tree free. Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh, thank goodness I defended. But a 3 monster stack, jeez. We are going for Tinder for sure. Just regular attack. As that guy with the shield is at a higher spot, I don't think he can get the Flaming Fury from there, right? So I can burn them both and avoid the shield. Correct. It's a bunch of coins. Oh, and then remember the statue? This is where it was. The other half. I don't want to miss that though. Come on. There we go. It's a counter. It's not his turn. Okay. I really need to get rid of this guy right here. But Eva is with us. No, but I'm lacking on MPs. So I should also heal. No, wait a second. Eva, can you beat that guy? I think she's going to cause only 3 damage, not 4. Let me test. 3 damage, yeah. They might kill Flynt. Hi Rebel, what's up man? It's been a while. Have a good one. Thank you so much for lurking, I appreciate that man. Hopefully you're doing great. I'm here getting to the end of this chapter in the game. Great game by the way, if you like Paper Mario and RPGs in general, very good one. Do I let him die or not? I'm not sure. Let's save him. Let's heal. There we go. Oh, 3 times I forgot about the head. I can never get the HP sucking attack timing, but this one I could get at least a little bit. I like how he lights his... I don't know, his thing on his head, right? His antenna. When he's like... parasiting another monster. That's kinda cool. I did not notice that last time. Let me see. I need to kill him. He's like the most annoying monster ever. Hi, cool. What's up, man? How's it going? We are here preparing ourselves to go to the Lighthouse, where possibly we are going to fight Madame Quail and maybe Cthulhu, and then find Sherlock as well. We got to the office of Ever After in here, and then Madame Quail is a manager. What Ever After has to do with their rituals and dark magic, we still need to know, but... yeah, maybe there isn't like a Cthulhu god, maybe it's like one of the people of Ever After that's like ranked higher in position. Although they also told us that she wants to bring Cthulhu back to life, so never mind, maybe there is a Cthulhu. I guess no partner direct this week. When was the thing about Splatoon Raiders that you said? Wasn't it like in the 7th? Was it like in the next week? Maybe more closer to like 15th? And then I forgot? Oh, it's 17th. Okay, so I was thinking on the 7th only. 17th, yeah. That's alright though. It's funny that it's going to be closer to the Pokemon Direct, right? It's kinda weird, but sure, I guess. As long as we get something this month from like Nintendo, I'm down. I saved him so I can go for somebody else, but okay, let's go with our Romps. Yeah, now we can get rid of him. There we go. Get rid of this abomination, please. And then maybe now it's good for us to go for Tinder, but it's going to cost us a turn. No, so let's stay with her. Eva, do the frog's kiss. But now I should have Tinder, unless... Wait a minute, it's only 3 HP, we can kill him. There we go. But yeah, man, we need to wait a little bit more then. That's okay. Yeah, we just need to go right. I guess they decided on a full direct? I hope so. I really hope so. But even if it isn't, as long as there is Hi-Fi Rush, I'll be happy. Or Metaphor. Yes, I think Metaphor and Hi-Fi Rush are the games that I want to see the most coming to the Switch. Claire Obscure as well, but I don't mind, for example, playing Claire on Steam. And then there is also the Final Fantasies, but... And also Monster Hunter Wilds, but isn't Monster Hunter Wilds kinda confirmed already? Or am I crazy? I could swear it was already official that it was going to get to the Switch. Also, by the way, maybe I forgot it, but you were telling me about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, right? And it seems like there are two mystery dungeons on the Switch Online already. Did I tell you that? Or did you tell me that actually last time we talked about it? Because I think I forgot. And then I saw that this week Nintendo added the Pokemon icons for your profile on the Switch Online for people to get from Mystery Dungeon, like Blue and Red Rescue Teams, right? But as I knew you were hyped for Mystery Dungeon, I don't remember if I told you this or if you knew about it. Yeah, through the leaks. Yeah, Wilds, I think it's probably going to happen indeed. Because it is a Capcom game, like Capcom, Atlas, and also Square. They kind of want their games to be ported everywhere. So it's going to happen. Let me think again. I healed, and then I need to go back to the flooded city, yeah. But yeah, I don't remember if I told you that or if you told me that, but I was surprised to see that 2 Mystery Dungeon games are on the Switch Online. Wild is finally running good on PC. Oh yeah, right, they fixed the DLC only improvement for the FPS, that's right. Which was very well done, because nobody deserves to have like a faster game just because you bought the DLC. I think I told you about it. Yeah, we had that talk, right? It's just funny that now they are giving the icons for the profiles. How are you with Digimon? Have you played more on Digimon? I think I'll need to activate that for some reason, I forgot why. Don't you think they could announce Time Stranger to the Switch too as well? Because it is not in there, is it? I don't remember hearing about Time Stranger for the Switch too. It's for me to go back. No. There is something wrong. Is this not where I need to go? Is there another way? Maybe there is another way, because I could swear I saw in the VOD that I was missing oh yeah, this one. It's right here. Yeah, this is how I progress, probably. No, but I'm sure they are waiting on all of the DLCs to be released for it. So they could give us like a complete edition. That's actually better. I prefer it that way. Nintendo did that with Digimon Cyber Sleuth. It is better that way. I agree. But it's a very possible announcement for the future too. Oh! Oh! Look at us, cool! Heck yeah! We found a secret room? Oh shit! What are we getting? Is this like some crazy badge? Oh, an ink bottle, alright. And Poison Infusion, a fantastic badge. Flynt has been making everyone poison, let's go. Who should we give that? Eva could be interesting because Eva can use her rules roll that gets to everyone, and then we could have a good chance of making everyone poisoned. But I also use Tinder a lot, right? Imagine if Tinder could make them poisoned and burned with her Flaming Fury. Maybe in the September Direct? Nah, it could be sooner than that, don't you think? Are they really holding the DLCs for Time Stranger for that long? Maybe in June. You actually told me there is only one DLC left, isn't it? If I remember it right. Poison Infusion, oh it's 3 trinket points. I can give her this though. Or maybe actually Wolfgang. Does Wolfgang have another point? He has 2 points. So the rumor is that the final DLC sometimes it's going to be released sometime in August, so never mind, it is a late DLC then. Yeah, so in that case, maybe it's going to be released in September. I'm not sure, because Eva needs her trinket points on her attacks right here, so they are a lot. I gave caffeinated to her as well. I like the health boost. Pity Party is important. I'm starting to think I will save the... I mean, I don't need Dire Straits in here, but I will still be missing 1 point. The Poison Protect? Sure. Poison Infusion. Let's see how Tinder deals with that. But freaking nice secrets. I was even hoping for a Sun Gem, but I take the Poison Infusion. Did you see the news that I posted on Discord today? I mean, it was actually not really news. It was more like somebody's wishes, right? There was this one person on Twitter saying that they wished to see Robert Pattinson as Leon Kennedy for like a Resident Evil live action. I'm actually super down for that. I never would imagine, I don't know, that role for him. But I was like, holy shit, that could work so great in my opinion. And then when I was checking those news, I think I also saw something about a live action that actually happened to promote Resident Evil 9 as like some sort of advertisement, but I haven't fully went after those news, right? I'm not really sure if it is something that's already out, where was it? But there is something about that, a live action for Resident Evil 9 that's to promote the game. A short one, right? Just like an ad. I'll need to look deeper into that. So this is the new area that I haven't checked so far. Huh. Let's save. Let's talk to this guy, but he may transform into a zombie. My ascension is near. Before the old one takes me, let me impart you with a piece of advice. With certain partner abilities, you can hold X and move around before releasing. Eva? Why is that helpful? You see. Eva. Not Eva? Wait, I can move around or she can move around? I can move around, but she can't. Yeah. Yeah, Eva is the one, right? But maybe Tinder as well. No, not Tinder, it's only Eva. Okay. The Lighthouse. Oh, that's the first time the cat became... Oh, that's why it's useful. Oh, I see. Oh my god. It's useful right here. But that's the first time I see the cat becoming something else than the spring mushroom. There we go. I was watching a video cool about Tomato Adventure. And the gimmick a card game. I'm very hurt. Because I could not progress on it, but I was curious to see how it would be later on, right? Do you want me to tell you a little bit? Or when you play the game, do you want to be surprised? As I expected, there aren't like many videos about that matter on YouTube, so I couldn't see much. But I saw, let's say, the end part of it, of that side quest. But I, for example, didn't see who is the next one after the one I stopped, like Professor Anakin. But I saw some late cards and like the characters you can get for cards, things like that. I even realized something that maybe I could have done when I was playing Tomato Adventure, but I wasn't sure. Rose Romp won't beat that guy, but it can beat this guy. So I'll go for him. There we go. It's 3 sucks before the defending. Okay. I'm still alive. Flynt, you gotta leave. Give me Wolfgang. Wolfgang can hit them, yeah. I'll go for the Frog's Kiss. Oh yeah, it's at the end of the last one, okay. I'm going for the Reedy Requiem. There is a chest right there. How can I go up there though? Like, is there a mouse? There is no mouse. What? Wait, from here? Oh, okay, from the freaking car. Okay. There we go. Also, by the way, I was seeing some news just before the stream that the producer, right? The producer of let's say, the new Paper Mario games is leaving Nintendo. So I'm not sure if, oh, also there is an item right there. It's a boba tea, right? But I don't have space. But I can use a muffin or a donut. I can go for the muffin. Or maybe not. No, just the donut, yeah. Yeah, he's leaving Nintendo. So I'm not sure if that's good news or bad news because his last game was Metroid Prime 4. And I don't know, like he may not be the one responsible to the big changes on the Paper Mario franchise in the last games. But at the same time, maybe because somebody else might take his position, it could mean that we have a chance of returning to the roots. We'll see. An ink bottle, that's very good. I don't understand those things like very much, like what a producer does in the games, or like how much influence would he have in the final decision. I have the feeling that the director would have more influence, right? So, for example, the path and the turn that the Paper Mario games took after the Thousand Year Door, or even after Super Paper Mario, could have been blamed more to the director of the game, but still, it's a change. Changes normally, I mean, they will always come, right? Changes will always come, but they normally open doors to different things. And maybe now we can have a chance of going back to how these games were, like the Paper Mario were. The Lighthouse, okay, we're getting there. The cliffs. It's even rainy now. When did he leave? I saw the news today. I forgot his name though, let me see. But he worked in many games for Nintendo, even games for the NES and SNS. He's like a very old person in Nintendo. Let me see. Yeah, Kensuke Tanabe is his name. Veteran Nintendo producer Kensuke Tanabe, known for Metroid and Paper Mario, reportedly confirms retirement. Yeah, he was credited on 142 games, and he has been with Nintendo since at least 1987. That's why I was saying that he worked with them in the NES, SNS games, and everything. You're surprised Sakurai hasn't retired yet? Yeah. Regarding Sakurai, I also read some news on him. Although sad news, it's because his cat had organs failure, but he decided to not leave his cat back to the hospital. So now he's kind of taking some time and spending that time with his cat, right? So possibly his cat will, I don't know, pass away. I hope not, but it's what's kind of happening, right? And yeah, he's dealing with that right now. So it's kind of very sad that maybe it's going to be the goodbyes for his cat. At the very least, he took some days to not be stressing out over work, right? or anything like that for these days. But I also read those news today, yeah. But Sakurai is a workaholic, so maybe it's not really just because of um, he got old enough to like retire. I think it's something that keeps him going, you know. Definitely he could consider working less, but I don't think he'll ever stop. Sure, let's have this fight. I would rather have... I'm not sure, Tinder or Eva? Maybe Eva. I'll go for Eva. Oh my god, there are a lot of enemies in here. First, focus on the worst, right? Get rid of this guy. That's the worst to me. Rurals. There we go. Now this is going to hurt because their bubble will be gigantic. Thank goodness I defended. So now, what can I do? I should heal because we got seriously hurt. And we're going to use the Rue Rush. Let's try to burn them. Nice. Another gigantic bubble, Jesus. And let's see. Buckler Barrage. Thank you, Poison. And finally, Rurals. And that's pretty much it. I could consider recharging my synergy. And you know what? I think I will. Oh, that's fine, let's go. The Switch 2 already outsold the Wii U, yes. I think it's outsold like 4 years, right, of the Wii U or something? In these 7 months. Regarding the Wii U, I really hope that Nintendo Land gets ported. Will it get ported? Probably not because of how some minigames depend on the Wii U gamepad for them to work, like the Mario Chase and also the Luigi Mansions 1. But it is a very good game, especially like a party game, so I wish it could get ported sometime. I still don't understand why they didn't do the mechanic for like using the Switch tablet as an independent screen, you know. Maybe if one day they give us the Nintendo DS and 3DS for the Switch Online, they could make those screens more independent in comparison to like the TV, right? You can see something on the TV but something else on the screen, on the tablet. But unfortunately we don't have the technology yet, so it's not happening. How's my health? I'm very beaten up. I'm not returning to the hotel anymore, but I should use an item now. I think I used the strange mushroom. I can't use it right now, so the muffin. And this is the way to the lighthouse. Are you kidding me? I was throwing the buckler so many times. Jesus. BRB, alright, cool. I'll see if I can make my way to the lighthouse. What sort of boss, right, we are going to have in there? Madame Quail? Cthulhu? Sherlock? Mr. Moon? Pigeon Pete? Who can I trust in this chapter? No one. Frog's Kiss is all I can do. Sure. There we go. I really like this area, like, there is something Final Fantasy to this. Or even Harry Potter, right? The Half-Blood Prince movie. Remember when I was guessing that this chapter would be in a grotto after taking the Tower of Success attempt and then getting to level 30, and thanks to the enemies we have seen in there from this chapter before coming here, I was theorizing. This is the grotto that I was pretty much flanking. Caverns, rocks, and water. Very interesting place. Okay, we gotta swim again. It is still mind-blowing to me that this early in the game we have a swimming ability. It is kinda as shocking. It is as much shocking as when I played Final Fantasy X and like we had a lot of underwater action in Final Fantasy X. I was like, oh my god. You know, it pretty much starts with that pretty much. I was very surprised and I like it because it is uncommon. Like, games save the water levels or the water stuff to normally late game or mid game. But there we are, we made to the lighthouse. I just wish that there was a secret when you are swimming around, you know, you could find something. I also wished we could dive. In Paper Mario 64, Sushi could dive and get some underwater items. I wish I could do something like this too, so it would make me investigate things more. But that's fine. That's Madame Pigeon right there. She knows we are here, and also there is a freaking teleporter as well, a telepager. I have money, and this is 25 or 15? 15. Because the bosses have been hard, I will actually go for this. I'm also far from leveling up, so I will go for this for the first time, I think. Maybe not the first time actually, but it's just been forever since I last took this vending machine. There we go. Okay, Madame Pigeon, what's going on in here? The sounds. Oh, that's the table for the ritual. Can I avoid her and just go to the lighthouse? I think I can. I can't! Dang it! Oh, it's about time you showed up. I have been expecting you. Wait, but weren't you so sure about Duxler? Duxler? No, Duxter. Duxter beating us? How were you expecting us? Did Pigeon Pete tell you the gossip? Yeah, right. She knows everything. I understand you found my office. Very regrettable. And poor Duxter. We're going to need an explanation right now. Sure, I suppose I can at least grant you that. Seriously? She's spilling the beans? After all, we are co-workers in a sense. In a sense? Are you betraying the ever after? Oh my god, here we go. A while ago, when our world was first breached by Ever After Inc., I was approached by a certain woman. Interesting. If you look at her hat, and probably that's like the hat's lead, you can kind of see a bird face as well, and then the lid of the hat becomes the beak. But it's a woman, okay. She looks like a witch. She had a strength to her, and I was immediately intrigued by her ambition and vision. She was very interested in learning more about our great god Cthulhu. I now know this person as Ever After Inc.'s founder and CEO. Her offer was simple. The Order of the Feather sets up a branch of Ever After Inc. dedicated to research and data collection. Otherwise, what? In exchange, the company routinely sends us sacrifices. Sends you sacrifices because they want to get rid of people that know too much, right? Like Sherlock. And then they want the sacrifices to resurrect Cthulhu as well. And also because she also wants to know more on Cthulhu, so everything adds up. What? Sacrificing their own employees for the sake of research? That's insane. I mean, they have been destroying the words of all of those workers, right? They have no mercy on them. But it seems like we got a grasp on our final boss. There is no way Ever After Inc. would be involved in something like this. Eva, you saw it with your own eyes. Like, why would they be in the underground of this city, of Innsbeak? What if actually freaking Mr. Moon didn't want us to just find Sherlock, but also to see all of this? Maybe Mr. Moon is aware of all of this, and then he's like, go investigate that for yourself so you can also believe me when we have like a serious talk. When maybe I finally reveal to you what's inside of my cage, or maybe I should say locker, right? What's inside of my locker. It's probably some sort of files that incriminate Ever After Inc. Personally, I can't say I'm too surprised. Do you know anything, Tinder? You snoops were not meant to be here. This program is top secret. Mr. Moon sent us here. I really think Mr. Moon is not that bad. Wait, maybe she also knows that. Your manager, Mr. Moon, doesn't even know about it. And he really mucked things up by sending you. Are you sure that... I don't know if Mr. Moon is that dumb. I don't think he is. I don't know if I believe that. I think the game wants me to believe that, but that's not the profile of Mr. Moon that I got. Nope. Mr. Moon knows this. And game, I will not fall for this. Mr. Moon has layers. So, where is Sherlock Holmes now? Don't tell me... No, no, no. He's probably in the lighthouse. Wait, I'm too late? I'm not late. Or is he like a monster now? Oh my god, did I actually get late? The detective you seek has already been sacrificed to the old one. It was magnificent. What the hell? You did it yourself in the rain? Where are your minions to do the sacrifice? No, there has to be a way to get him back. Summon your god, we demand an audience? Whoa, 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 Eva, don't you want to think this through a little more? Well, this is quite unexpected. I would gladly summon Cthulhu. After all, if you are so willingly offering up your souls to be devoured by Cthulhu, then who am I to stop you? But he's probably invincible. If he made or helped Duxter to be invincible, he's probably also invincible. If that is truly what you want, then come speak with me when you're ready. Maybe once we beat Cthulhu, by the way, maybe that's when we can rescue Sherlock. There is a chance, right? He could like speed Sherlock out of his body or something. Let me activate this. The Lighthouse. I could actually have used this to heal myself, but I didn't know that the battle wouldn't start right away. We can check the Lighthouse as well, interesting. Wait, what the heck is that? A chocolate chip cookie. Heals both heroes for 20, that's very good. And who is that supposed to be right there? Another ink bottle, awesome. Who the heck are you? Are you the lighthouse keeper? Are you Antheros? Oh my god, a synergy charm? We have two now. I swear to god, that's going to break the game. And a sun gem behind the lighthouse, of course. Of course. Hello, who are you? It's been ages since I have had a visitor up here in this lonely lighthouse. How long has it been? I don't know. I have no way of telling the time up here. If only I had some way to measure the time. I have an hourglass. I actually have an hourglass. As it passes by, sigh. Oh, you brought me an hourglass? This should make my lonely days go by quicker. I don't know how to repay ya, but please take my lucky clover. I'm not gonna need this no more. Only useful for the superstitious. With this hourglass, I can finally count the days until my next visitor. Hee, more like years. A superstitious person? I wonder who that will be, but sure. Good stuff. We got an ink bottle, a sun gem, a good item. We progressed in the trading side quest. And we got a freaking synergy charm. Welcome back, we just got a synergy charm again by checking the lighthouse. That's going to break the game, like... We have two now, thanks to our exploration in the Tower of Success by reaching level 30, and now the game just gave me another one, so... Synergy is what breaks this game. By the way, I was talking about the guy from Paper Mario and Metroid Prime 4. Scaploony, when I was playing Mario Galaxy, he was kind enough to, also crazy enough, to kinda send me some money for me to get a game that he wanted me to play, right? Guess what? The sales happened this week, so I actually got it. Metroid Prime Remastered. Will I like this? I have no idea. But if Capluni wants me to try this, I will do my best to be open-minded enough to try it. And yeah, one day let's see how that goes, right? Thankfully I did get it for a good deal. And I never thought in my life I would have a Metroid game, so that's kinda crazy. I was hoping or kinda wishing that it could have been the trilogy, right? When he was sending me the money and telling me to buy that game, I was confused. I was thinking that I would get the trilogy remastered or something. But no, it's only the first one, unfortunately, right? But yeah, let's see if Nintendo will have plans on remastering the other two as well. Do you like that game, Cool? Have you played it? I hope I will like it, because I did enjoy Super Metroid, but it's totally out of my comfort zone, right? Especially because it's going to be an FPS. I wanna try new things for sure, like I will be trying the Tetris games this year, I have been trying some horror games as well, a little bit. That's going to be a new take on first-person shooter to me, but I'm also scared. Because I'm pretty sure there will be some horrible moments in that game regarding monsters that I need to fight and then I'll be panicking. But I think it's part of the process, it's part of the fun. I just need to be brave and survive, right? Believe I'll be alright. But yeah, I got it, I was waiting for a better price for it, so let's go. Let's see then, where is Cthulhu? Am I ready for that? I don't know. Let's go with her, with Eva, yeah. I just don't have my synergy points fully ready though. I only have like 2, right? What do you think, Cole? Should we recharge that or should we just go for it? We can recharge it. We could like leave this book, go to an easier area and recharge that. You need to play the old Prime games. The old Prime games, which means that you played the last one or you haven't played any of them? Did you play Beyond? Oh, you did play Beyond? Okay, let's go. Maybe it was a good thing actually that you played Beyond, because there are many split opinions on Beyond, right? So maybe if we started with Beyond, you could enjoy the trilogy more. Because people even say that the first one, I think, it's the one they like the most. Yeah. So like, from playing Beyond first, you didn't have the expectations that the first one would give you, I think. You know what, let's try this way, but I hope we won't be suffering too much. Okay, let's see what's Cthulhu about. Very well. I have the feeling I'll be able to rescue Sherlock after this. Lulu, Migna, Cthulhu, Relay, Yagna, Nagla, Friglam, Near, to Tap, Kadishutu, Yuglov, Rugla, Ya, Nigna, Nigna. Tinder, I need your real form. Because we are going to fight Mega Gyarados. Oh, Jesus. It really is Cthulhu, right? Okay, Eva, let's see what you can do, because you are with more health. Also, by the way, I never checked this out. Hex and Hazy. Brew a potion that stuns all enemies. Each ingredient increases the chances of a longer stun on other status effects. Research. Cthulhu, 85 health. An ancient god older than all the universe. Can inflict fear, rendering even seasoned fighters nearly useless in battle. Fear. 0 defense though. There is something about this music that reminds me of Pokemon battle teams. I hope he doesn't summon like minions. That's not too bad. I should go to Tinder, I think, for the burn. And let's keep on trying to poison him. In case he can be poisoned. Maybe he can't be poisoned. What is he doing? Fear gas? No, poison gas. I need the burn, Tinder, please. He resists the burn because he's on the water, maybe? Okay, so his statuses won't be effective against him. Oh, actually... Oh, he resists my poison. Yeah, I just now saw the resist text on him. He buffed +5 attack? You know what, Wolfgang? Wait a minute. Yeah, I'll need to use Wolfgang's helping here. Or you know what, maybe I can try defending actually. Defend. Defend. Okay, so defending was the way to go. Synergy restoration. Thanks to our newest badge, or actually item, right? The newest key item. Now we heal 8 HP at once. So that's very good. Who can cause the most single target damage in one single attack? As I cannot burn him, I don't think Tinder is that useful anymore. Wolfgang can avoid some hits, so I will pick Wolfgang for like defensive strats. The gas, right? Yeah. They both resist the poisoning, so that's very good. He buffed again though. Synergy, restoration. Now that I have Wolfgang with us, I can go for Shielding Strum. Because he attacks Flynt. I believe in this attack, he goes always for the one in front, so Wolfgang would be a great counter to that. Alright, Buckler Barrage. And then Wolfgang, let's start getting more synergy points, we'll need them later, right? He's buffing again. I'm doing the same thing. He went for Wolfgang, never mind. He can go for my party member. If only Wolfgang could have dodged that. Encourage. This is bad, but I have my items, smelling salts. I got you now, thank goodness. Buckler Barrage. And then Restoration. Thankfully, no minions. The gas attack again. I got it, finally. And then he's pissed. Same thing. Wait, what? He's cursing us. He sent us to the Shadow Realm. What is this place? Where did the beach go? Oh my god! What? What the heck? Oh my god! Wait, I did save again, right? I don't need to get the things, or do I need to get the things? No, I saved. I saved, okay. That was broken AF. I don't know if I can do something to help me out against that. I'm still like thinking if I should go for the SP healing. Let's try this one more time. Yeah, I guess, right? He is actually very strong. 10 damage at once? In both of them? But I do think Wolfgang is the best party member for this. So I need to try to keep my health above 10, right? Nice dodge. We can attack with them both this time. But instead, I think I'll go for synergy points, yeah. Just in case. Let's go double defense. Even with the defense, I get 9 of damage. Are you kidding me? Restoration for sure. I thought that would have poisoned. Do you mean us or do you mean him? He has resistance, and I have my badges that protect me from poisoning, at least for Wolfgang and Flynt. Him, yeah, he resists. He's resisting poisoning, he's resisting burning as well. Yeah, he has resistance. It's not a battle of statuses. I'm surprised he's not inflicting fear on us, because the registration told us that we would be feared, right? Hi Bookmark, how are you? We are fighting Cthulhu. He beat us once. We are trying to understand what's the best strategy here. Hopefully you're doing great. Maybe getting some rest. But yeah, our characters are under some critical fight right now. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, Cthulhu was the boss. They sacrificed Sherlock Holmes to summon him. And the Ever After Inc. wanted this to happen, by the way, because the Ever After Inc. CEO and also founder, it's like a mysterious woman, came here wanting to learn more about Cthulhu, and then she made like a contract or a pact with Madame Quail in order for her to study Cthulhu. And then Ever After Inc. has been sending sacrifices to this place. Possibly even Sherlock Holmes. Let me tell you something, Bookmark. Eva did not like that at all. So maybe Eva will change her mind about this company and fully join us, right? Yeah. But there he is. He sacrificed Sherlock Holmes. I'm still thinking that maybe after we beat him, then Sherlock Holmes could be saved. You know, when those crazy big bosses, they just spit people from them. Maybe Sherlock Holmes is still somewhere not digested inside of his body. But yeah, first we need to beat him, but he hits us hard. Yeah, right, Eva? The boba tea, we found a free boba tea in the way to this place, yeah. Also the muffin. All of these freaking items are great. The cheesecake, that's our best item so far. Let me think. I have no synergy points. I need synergy points. Let's recharge. But with Flynt I'm attacking because if I perform the timed hits correctly, he also gives us more synergy points as we hit him, so let's go. You see how he resists? Sometimes the text for resisting shows up on Cthulhu. There we go. But I need to heal again because he could send us to the Shadow Realm and then he kills us in there. So I'm using Encourage. And I'm healing right now, yeah. I couldn't block. I'm surprised he's not going pissed anymore. I'm actually going for synergy and another attack. Now he's pissed. He's going to send us to the Shadow Realm. I think Flynt can survive. Maybe not Wolfgang. Where are we? I'm scared. Wait, that's a different attack. That was different. Flynt survived. Cthulhu's Realm. You have been dragged into the void. The team is on edge. Attacking Cthulhu will result in that character immediately being inflicted with fear? Remember, a character with fear cannot perform any attacks or synergy moves until they feel better. This sucks! This sucks so much! Synergy is my way to, like, stay alive. Anyone that attacks him will be blocked with fear? Oh my god, this is such a hard boss fight. I'm staying with Wolfgang. Wolfgang has the dodge ability, right? The dodge badge that can help me. He can restore synergy faster, which is what I think I should be doing right now before trying to attack him. Okay, I learned to follow the sound effect for that, even though I don't know where the tentacle is going to show up, right? The sound effect was my lead. Maybe now I could consider attacking. Let's swap in here. First you go Flynt, because you cause more damage. I don't mind being scared, there we go. For 2 turns, and then Wolfgang heals us. Nice defending. Now he's pissed. Can I defend? I hope I can. You know what? I'm going to take a risk in here. You can encourage. Isn't it funny? How can they encourage if they are feeling afraid? That makes no sense. If you are afraid, you might not be able to encourage, right? Or... I mean, it's kinda like opposite ideas in my opinion. But sure, I will try the shooting strum. Hoping that he goes for Flynt. Please go for Flynt. He went for Flynt, nice! And I even got a block. Now I'm attacking. There we go. 34 damage, okay. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if I can do it, but you got this. Let's go, Bookmark. This is looking better than before, at least. We need to get ready for more synergies, so... encourage. Okay. He's strong again. Let's do the same thing. Let's hope that he goes for Flynt once again. Encourage. Please go for Flynt. Please go for Flynt. Flynt. I missed. I was too slow. He went for Wolfgang. RIP. But Flynt is back to normal. Okay, we have still 2. I only have 1? Oh my god, I thought I had 2. That's my last smelling salt. I never wanna attack with Wolfgang because it's going to make him scared. Which is never good, I think. Let's encourage. I never know the timing for that. Flynt, go for it. $29 damage left. It's a lot. Let's restore our health. We survived, but he's pissed. I think I'll go for the muffling. Wolfgang. I will try to protect someone. Let's try protecting Flynt. There we go. He went for Wolfgang, but I blocked. You know the scream that he does when he gets under fear? It reminds me of Donkey Kong Country 2 and the roller coaster level when they have that scream in... How is that song called? I forgot, but it's such a good song of that one roller coaster level in Donkey Kong Country 2. It's disco something. We still need to cause 24 damage. I don't want to attack with him. I don't like to attack with Wolfgang because I don't want to see him scared as he has options to defend my team, so encourage. I failed, but I'm attacking now. Oh wait. But I'm risking it. I can't attack, never mind, I can't attack. I can't attack. This is bad for Wolfgang. I'm trying the chocolate chip. Thankfully I have the MP's refund, right, when I use items with Flynt. Oof. 24. I will try defending again, it's always good to defend. Up, up, right, right. Yes, there we go. Okay, that's very good. Now we can attack again. 21, 20, 20. No, I won't be greedy. I won't be greedy. I'm going to do the recharge. For the synergy, yes. It's the poison attack. They can't get poisoned. Thanks to my badges, but I wanted to take less damage, right? Finally, let's see. Final encourage, although if he attacked, I would get that. Honestly, I think I will defend then. Sure, let's restore. The poison again. I got it, at least with Flynt. I don't understand how can one party member defend while the other can't, if it is like the same input for both of them. But maybe there is like a perfect timing for them both, or something like that. It's kind of weird. But sure, we have synergy points for another restoration if we need, but now attacking. 15! We are getting there. I clutched. Items, boba tea, or the chai latte. I'm going for the boba, I don't know. It is okay if he dies actually, because we can resurrect him with Wolfgang. So I'm using Encourage. Double Encourage. He's dying, yeah. Okay, bring him back, Wolfgang. Inspire. Ten damage. Nice job, Wolfgang. I can't encourage anymore. I'll go for the Boba Tea on Wolfgang. Then... Restoration. Poison again? I missed. Let's go. Maybe next turn. Never mind, I'm scared. But one more attack, right? Recharge. This is the one attack I always fail. Yeah. He's pissed. Encourage. And then try to protect him. Perfect. Is this over now? I think it is. Let's go. We did it. We beat Cthulhu. How? Good job, Wolfgang and Flynt. There we go, I got an achievement. Divine Kiss. Defeat Cthulhu. What a fight, yeah. Did we just defeat a god? That's what I was wondering. Let's go. But then what about Sherlock? Please spit or vomit, Sherlock. Wait, is he back? Is he back for more? My, I almost pitied your ignorance. He's invincible, isn't he? Did you really think you could defeat a god? Maybe you should run? Does Cthulhu join us? You fake soul bookmark? I think Cthulhu doesn't want even to join Madame Quail, by the way. Such hubris. Wait? Pigeon Pete? Sherlock? Who's saying wait? Duckster? Duckster died though. It's probably Pigeon Pete. I will go for Pigeon Pete because if Sherlock was really sacrificed, Then Sherlock is inside of Cthulhu, I think. Pigeon Pete. Sherlock? No, it's coming from the water. Sherlock. Sherlock! You are not sacrificed? Did he dive when they were trying to do the ritual or something to hide himself? Now, there is no need for more squabbling. Wait, but then what are we doing with the terrifying god behind you, Sherlock? Detective Holmes? Hello, Eva, darling. It's been a bit, hasn't it? Jolly good to see you. What is the meaning of this? We sacrificed you. We threw you into the ocean's depths to be consumed. Yeah, well, you see, things didn't quite turn out that way. The truth is, why is Cthulhu not fighting Sherlock, by the way? Like, Sherlock, do you own Cthulhu? They are friends. Wait, what? They are more than friends? We fell in love. That's beautiful. Love always finds a way, right? A god, a human, Cthulhu, Sherlock? Am I the only one wondering how that works? That's why he disappeared? I'm so confused. How did this happen? Well, you see, Madame Quail's cult kidnapped me and threw me into the ocean. Hopeless and scared, I was dragged to the depths. Cthulhu planned on devouring my soul, but sparks flew. What can I say? I'm scared of that. Maybe it could have been a toxic relationship? But there is a real chemistry between us, isn't that right, sweetie? I guess so then? We love this twist, bookmark! Oh my god! I gotta give it to it though. Yeah, this game has some crazy twists that I'm never prepared. Ah, I know, thank you for trying to protect me, but these fellows are my friends. At least Eva, right? Because he doesn't know us. This is very nice and all, but detective, we need to come back to the office. Everyone is worried about you. What if Cthulhu goes to the office too? This is so weird as well because Madame Quail has her department of the Ever After Inc. in here, in Innsbeak. So everyone in here is like part of the office, but they don't realize it or like they don't think like that. They are speaking in a way that they are different people, but no, everyone is a worker of Ever After. That's great to hear. I will pop back to the office after our honeymoon. Which, mind you, we were trying to enjoy until we were interrupted by your summons. Wait, but then it was before the summons? What the hell, Sherlock? How could they interrupt you like that quickly, you know? Like, what the heck? We'll be taking our leave now, but please say hi to the rest of the office champs for me, will you? Come on, honey, let's go. Alright, that's the answers. Wolfgang is Wolfgang is super happy for them, yeah. Cthulhu is definitely out of the detectives league. Talk about dating down. Oh my. What about that, Madame Quail? Nobody now can fight for you, right? This development certainly complicates things regarding our cult's arrangements with Ever After Inc., isn't it? Look at that, you tried to sacrifice Sherlock, but then... Love won. I'll have to go report this to the corporate right away. As for you, well, you're free to go, I suppose. Why do I have the feeling that's not going to be the last time we hear from Madame Quail? I bid you all adieu. You see? We shall meet again, I'm sure. I also think so. This is like an easy goodbye for her. And that's it. That's the end of the chapter. Love did win. Like, what? And I actually think that Cthulhu could have been an invincible boss, right? Because when we fought Duxter, he was also invincible and he was using Cthulhu's powers. So it was like, how would we actually win against Cthulhu? It was a very strange fight. Your synergy meter has increased by 1 point due to excellent teamwork. Should we head back then? I think so. I'm sorry, are you all not completely shook by what we witnessed? I am! Like, everyone had secrets in here, even Sherlock. What about Mr. Moon? Although Sherlock said that he would come back, so Mr. Moon will be okay about this. Yeah, we are going to get promoted. Ever After Inc. sacrificing its own employees, all in the name of research? That is true, Eva. Like, Cthulhu may be alright right now, but before Sherlock fell in love with Cthulhu, Cthulhu was sacrificing everybody. Yeah, very shocking and devastating. Now let's get you back to the office so you can go back to human resources and start filing, right? Filing some reports. There is a telepager back there. We can use that to return home when we're ready. Oof! The boss fights in here, at least for the first attempts, are very tough. But there we go. Before returning to the office, can I go behind this? Kind of. Before returning to the office, I want to see if something has changed in the city, right? In Innsbeak. Let's go to the library. Cheshire is in here. Can I get something from him? I have 11 sun gems. Partner swapping is free for the first 3 turns of battle as long as this is equipped on one team member. What do you all say? Like, this is useful, but defense boost is also useful. Maybe you should go for a defense boost, right? As it will be a permanent increase. While this one, there will be battles that I will use it, there are battles that I won't use it. Thank you, Cheshire. Okay, I don't see any differences in here. Embrace the void, stranger, for to know what lies beneath the sea is to know true madness. Maybe there won't be anything different. Let me check the hotel. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should check Madame Quail's house. They don't talk to me. Yeah, I'll see if Madame Quail is back to, like, her room. Sherlock really left his things in here and never returned to get them back. By the way, Bookmark, yesterday I returned from Rio because I went to an exposition in there, and I finally went to this one juice store in the shopping mall that people from Pokemon Go were telling me about. And I wanted to go there because you can buy some juice mixes for a very good price. So I was like, seriously? So I'm going to check it out myself. Also, why are the enemies still here? But sure. Where was the teleporter again? But yeah, I wanted to go there to see if it really was like cheap and also if the juice was good. So they pretty much have like 4 different flavors for the promotional price. And the flavors were orange and acerola. Acerola is like a Brazilian berry, very citric. It's funny that in Pokemon Sun and Moon you have a character named Acerola, right? The Ghost Trainer. The Ghost Kahuna even. And yeah, you also could go for mint and pineapple juice. Not mint, pineapple and mango, or the one that I went for, which was watermelon and lime. And to my surprise, it was very refreshing. So have you ever tried watermelon and lime juice? If not, I'm recommending it. Watermelon is something that I don't eat that usually, right? There we go. I don't eat it that usually. But out of those options, because I'm not a big fan of mint, pineapple, I'm also not the biggest fan of mango, and they didn't have acerola and orange, which was the one that I wanted to go for. So I went for lime and watermelon, and it was actually very, very good. They also have a bunch of other combinations of juices and fruits, so I will try. Also, by the way, look at that. I could have easily missed that. You kidding me? Oh my god. Thank goodness I saw that, right? Yeah, I will see if I can return there more times to try new combinations of juices. Yes, you have never put them together, right? But definitely worth a shot. It's totally worth a shot. Most of the watermelon will blend in the lime juice, but the refreshness of the watermelon will be present. So it is really worth, especially in a hot day, as yesterday was also hot, yeah. I really like that juice a lot, and thankfully it is for a promotional price. So I will see, like every time stopping by the downtown of my city, I will see if I can stop by there and order it again. They also had a crazy one as well that I was curious. You may not even imagine how this tastes because I know it's not a thing in there, but you know about the cashew apple, right? That there is a cashew nut that you can find easily in the US, but not the apple. The apple, you can make juice with it. So they had cashew and strawberry juice in this one juice store as well. So I was like, oh my god, I never heard of that combination. I was very curious about that too. So let me see. Am I healed? We are not healed, so let's heal ourselves first. Never mind, never mind, never mind. I can heal for free here. What am I doing? I forgot about that. We can heal ourselves. But since I'm here, I also have business in here. I can also buy my resurrection items in here. Since I use them all against Cthulhu. Let's get 2 donuts. And then I'll buy the herbal stuff. Back to the office. Yeah, let's go back. This sounds so yum. I will see which other crazy combinations they have in there. And then I'll let you know, yeah. Let's go back there. We need to go to the library so I can go to the hotel, yeah. But I was really surprised, like watermelon and lime. And it's very good. The only thing that made me sad was that I wanted to go for the biggest cup, but it didn't have the cup anymore, so I had to go for the mid-size cup. Because the difference of the price between the two cups were like very little, you know, it was not much different. So, you know, I was like, damn, and then I was hoping to drink from a super big cup. I had to go for the mid cup. Let's see what is going to be the next chapter of this. I have no idea. It may be related to that teddy bear from the menu, right? Let's go to here. At some moment I'll need to backtrack a lot because we are back to this. Okay, let's see what Mr. Moon has to tell us, but most likely he's going to promote us because we did get the mystery of Sherlock, and then now we know that Sherlock is alive. Wow, what a story! So Sherlock Holmes was safe and sound after all? Boy, that sure is a relief. I still want to know why were you interested on Sherlock Holmes, Mr. Moon? And to top it off, the poor guy found love. How wonderful. Mr. Moon, did you know Ever After Inc. was operating in Innsbeak? So I think he knew it, but Madame Quail said that he didn't know it. He doesn't know it? Truth to be told, Eva, I wasn't made aware of Ever After Inc.'s presence in Innsbeak. Is Mr. Moon not the character that I'm thinking he is? He's not like fighting the system? I sent you folks there out of concern for Detective Holmes, and I couldn't be more grateful for your efforts. Ultimately, it wasn't my place to dig around in corporate affairs, and I shouldn't have muddied the waters by sending you on this unauthorized trip. But you still did it for the sake of Sherlock Holmes? For that I'm truly sorry, I don't know. I like how Eva is like pissed. You know, like Eva is... She can't stand it anymore, you know? Mr. Moon, we saw some awful things while we were in that storybook. So why did you send us there? The dangers, you know, we could have died, and we did lose to both Duxter and also Cthulhu. Atrocities perpetrated by our very own company. Were you aware this was going on? Yes, right, Eva? Get to the bottom of this. Like, our employees were sent there for sacrifices? Are you kidding me? I can't speak to any of that, but I'm sure Ever After Inc. has their reasons for doing what they're doing. That's the moment that Eva starts attacking Mr. Moon and then his barrier defends him. It is not my job to be critical of the higher-ups. That's the job of Eva, kind of, to protect everyone. But if you have any specific feedback, I will be sure to run it up the flagpole. Eva... Eva is not down for this. let's put a pin in this for now and circle back later. I have good news for you all. We are promoted, right? We became specialists. We need to get to the director of storybook affairs. We are moving you up from associates to specialist. Congrats. Soon enough, you earn the director of storybook affairs position you are gunning for. I just know it. I have news of my own too. I'm resigning from human resources. Let's go! Oh, Eva, we would hate to see you leave. You are such an asset to the company. I know, which is why I'm not leaving. Instead, I'll just be joining Flynt's team here full-time. That sounds perfect to me. That's definitely not allowed, right? It could be allowed. I mean, Tinder and Wolfgang joined us? Of course it is allowed. What a forward thinker we've got here. Eva's transfer to Flynt's team is approved immediately. Okay, so to get to the ball rolling, I gotta start filling out some paperwork. How exciting. Mr. Moon wants us to fight the big people, for sure. I'll touch base with you folks a bit later. A new project is brewing that we'll be hearing about real soon. See ya! You're all looking pretty grim. You really don't want me to... Wait, you really don't want me joining your team, huh? Oh yeah, it's maybe because she doesn't... Oh yeah, that's right. So she's getting pissed about the shades of Ever After Inc., but she still doesn't know that we're actually here to bring this down, right? So she may not agree to destroy the company, but she wants to reform the company, I believe. Well, now that it's official, it's time to tell me what you have been hiding from me. Oh my god. Is she ready for the news? What, you think I didn't know? You guys are about as subtle as a sledgehammer. Ever since I caught you in Innsbeak, I have seen you all whispering to each other and exchanging shifty glances. Man, Eva is a fantastic character, are you kidding me? She's like the protagonist now. Now tell me the truth. And don't you dare lie, or you are going to become all chickens. Okay, we'll tell you the truth. Here we go. So you have been working to sabotage the company this whole time, huh? Secretly undermining Mr. Moon and betraying his trust. We have our reasons though. All to earn this Director of Storybook Affairs position. Because it will grant you clearance to travel to Ever After Inc.'s real-world headquarters. There, you want to sever the telepager network and travel between storybooks once and for all, yes. Yeah, that's about what I had gathered. You see how she's great? Seriously? You already figured it all out? Why are you okay with it? Oh, I absolutely wasn't. I was going to report you as soon as we rescued the detective. But then what we saw in Innsbeak shook me. My job in human resources was to protect the safety of our employees. To see the detective so blatantly sacrificed for the sake of research. Well, you can say the faith I once had in this company is all gone. Eva, you should know all of that because they have been destroying the words of the fairy tales and the storybooks, so like... How would you agree with them destroying the words, you know, like... If they're destroying the words, they're destroying people that live in there too, like, what the hell? But she's only worrying for the employees, not really for, like, the other people. But even the employees will lose their hometown, so... It's not a good thing. So as far as your little plan, or your little plans go, count me in. Which means you wanna bring this place down too. Hang on a second, lady. How do we even know we can trust you? You're like the queen of spreadsheets, and all of a sudden you want to topple the one thing that gives you life purpose? I don't buy it, and frankly our team is at capacity, sorry. It's not like we have a choice. So anyway, your plan is actually pretty solid. I think I can help you pull it off. Now that I have seen what Ever After Inc. is capable of, I would like to bring it down just as much as you do. Great, then let's get back to work, shall we? Alright. Now it's official, she's with us. I'm glad to officially be part of your team now. Let's get to work, shall we? Innsbeak was pretty scary, way different than my storybook, that's for sure, totally different, but I actually liked a lot. I can't wait to see what else is out there. I have no idea. I'm beginning to enjoy spending time in this office. You know what it could be though? It could have been Frankenstein. Because of how that teddy bear from the menu looks like some sort of cyborg. Mostly because it's a safe haven from all of our brain-dead co-workers out there. So I don't have a lot of time left for my stream tonight. Hi Suber, what's up man? We just finished chapter 2, we beat Cthulhu with the power of love. Because how would Cthulhu lose to us, right? It's only love. Love wins against anything. And Eva now knows the truth about our intentions in this company to like bring it down. But she agrees, because she saw the terrible things that the company was doing to their employees by sending them to Innsbeak to sacrifice everyone and how messed up everything was. So she now wants to bring this place down too. Yes, Suburb, that's how things developed in chapter 2. We found Sherlock. Sherlock was put to sacrifice. He did not get sacrificed because Cthulhu fell in love with him, and now they are a couple. And then we survived the fight against Cthulhu because of Sherlock Holmes. Now Mr. Moon promoted us because we found Sherlock, and then maybe he will come back after their honeymoon or something. And we got promoted as well. So all of that happened today. Let's check our emails, possibly some side questing, and also the next chapter. The bridge repairs finished. Oh, for the other side of the courtyard, yes! Dear office folks, the walkway above the Human Resources office have been repaired and can now be crossed. Thanks for waiting for me to fix it. It was hard. All the best, Eustace the Unicorn. Okay, we can check that up. Your next task. Dear Flynt, while another promotion, keep up the good work. I have an exciting surprise for your team. When you have a minute, please meet me on the balcony. Regards, your favorite manager. Okay. Madame Beatrice is in here again. Another urgent situation. Dearest colleague, I am trapped in this most dismal of places and require immediate assistance. I have been sent to a small seaside village she got to Innsbeak. It's dark here and can reeks of fish and things most foul. Please come find me once again. I'm staying at the Dingy Hotel in the room. Wait, maybe it is Dingy, right? At the Dingy Hotel in room 1. Then we have Red Riding Hood, a favor to ask. Dear Flynt, I'm writing to ask if I could have a quick chat with you. Can you please visit me at my desk at the reception? Sure. And then Freya. She's calling in us for the Stairs of Success again. No, I think we got to 30, right? We can wait more until trying it again. We did get some decoration in our exploration. I like this floor more, yes. I prefer the standard bookshelf. We got the Ming vase. We gotta have an urn, right? So that's fitting. Why is Wolfgang the only one with the portrait? And that's all. So Subaru, I was talking to you about that person kind of thinking of having Robert Pattinson as Leon Kennedy for a possible live action of Resident Evil 9. I really like that idea. It's something that would never cross my mind, but I think he would be a great Leon Kennedy. Oh, hello, Flynt, honey. You are just in time. I have big news. Is it like side questing or gossiping? I have decided it's time for me to give back to my co-workers around the office. Give back? What do you mean by that? That's why I'm becoming a life coach. Oh, and how perfect. You can be my first client. No need to thank me, I'm a giver. All you have to do is strut your stuff through my little obstacle course challenge. I can try. Also, by the way, Bookmark and Subaru, I was telling Cool that this also has happened because we had some sales going on in the stores here in Brazil, and in Mario Galaxy's Capone sent me the money for me to buy this game. Guess what? We bought the game. I now have Metroid Prime Remastered. I never in my life imagined I would have a Metroid game, but it's in here. So one day at some point, we'll be trying first-person shooters in this game? I guess so. He does work well for the role. I think so too, Subaru. It's just that I never... If you would ask me, for example, oh, give me a name of an actor that could play the role of Leon Kennedy, I think I would never think of him, but it makes so much sense to be him. So now I'm kind of dreaming of a possible live action for Resident Evil 9 or something, that he plays Leon. Which, by the way, I wanted to confirm with you, if there isn't a live action of something going on Resident Evil 9 related, that's like a promotion of the game. I also read something around those lines, very briefly on X. After the stream, I will try finding more information on that matter, because the quick news I saw made me think that there was some sort of commercial that works like a live action, but a short one, about that game. Did you see anything about that? Because I'm now curious about that too, like if there was really a live action to promote Resident Evil 9 and I skipped it. But I can be also confused. Maybe the news I saw were wrong news, I'm not sure. But I saw something like that on Twitter and then I was like, what are those news about? What worries you the most is the rest. Yeah, right, the director, and if they change things from the games. Yeah, adaptations from, let's say, other stories from other medias are always complicated, yeah. Not that you have seen, but if there is one, it must be Japanese, maybe? You know what, let's see if there is something right now. Let me Google it, give me a second. But I read something very briefly about that and then I was very curious. Resident Evil 9 live action commercial. There is an official live action indeed. What is this? This has... the first comment is the following. This has already been the best live-action Resident Evil movie. What is this about? I don't even know if this is official, really official, or like... Yeah, it is an official live-action short film trailer for Resident Evil 9 Requiem. I'm going to share this on Discord, but I'm not going to watch it right now. It has only 4 minutes long. But if you guys want to check it out, I will check it after the stream. So the news I saw were correct. There we go, I post on general. I will check it after the stream. It seems to be good, as people are complimenting it already. All you have to do is strut your stuff through the My Little Obstacle Course challenge. Is it going to be timed? I call it the feather-forward method. It's physical, emotional, metaphysical, and meta-emotional. So what do you say, hon? Wanna give it a try? Sure. How delightful. Follow me, hon. What? How did she build this? Is she that important? Like, she's right there on the roof. Only now I saw her there. How can she, like, change the castle in such a way? What the hell, Mother Goose? What do you do in this company? Woohoo, Flynt up here, darling. Welcome to... What the heck? This will be the perfect way for me to practice my life coaching skills. No joke, right? All I have to do is complete the course invigorated by my inspiring cheers. I am going to be timed, naturally. Because in real life you cannot stop time, right? So please do your best. Ready? She's reminding me the freaking... I think they are ducks in Rhythm Heaven games. That there is like a mini game of the ducks, you know? They are military ducks, pretty much. So she's now very military right now to me. Ready, set, go! Wait, what? I forgot about that. How can I burn it? I lost, yeah. Oh dear, that must have hurt. Do you want to try again? It's like, I don't mind if you're hurt right now. You're not going to the clinic to heal, right? Do you want to try again? Yes, I can do it. How can I get rid of the second one? This is good to farm money though. I died again. That's the thing. The ones that exist, the live actions that exist are so bad that it's not hard for like any other live action to be better than them. There we go. Sadly, this one only lasted 4 minutes, right, Subaru? Also, I forgot, Monster Hunter Stories is also releasing next month. Yeah, I think you told me that last time we were listing the games that will be on the Switch, yeah. Stories and also Wilds if they confirm it, yeah. Let's try this again. But the Stories you are saying is a Stories 3, isn't it? Have you played the other Stories games? Oh, there we go. Oh, dang it. But I have range to use the flamethrower, okay. You know something else that could be in the partner showcase? Cool. How is it called? Blood Dusks or something? Dusk Bloods. Because it is also a partner showcase, like... It's made by From Software, wasn't it? Yeah, it could also be there. So you have to beat Chicken to the end for this? We need to beat the... obstacle course. She's not racing against us actually, right? She's just trying to motivate us. If this is motivation, I don't know if I want to be motivated, by the way. Oh boy. Oh, only now I noticed that I can use the time, right? It's... Oh yeah, I have 3 minutes. Okay, I was thinking it was like... raising the time, not really going down. So we actually have time for this. It's not too bad. I don't need to like beat a record or anything. Wait, what is this for? Oh, okay. No? No. What? Flynt, come on. Is that the one? It is. A minute and a half, okay. There we go. No Wolfgang so far. Wait. How much more is there for me? Wolfgang now. Wait, I played the wrong song. 20 seconds. There we go. Oof. Only a single Wolfgang, thank goodness. Imagine you also have to beat the goose. I mean, when you said beat the goose, I actually imagined of like fighting Mother Goose. Imagine if we can fight her at some point. GG, thank you. Even though I committed some mistakes, they actually gave me a lot of time for this, yeah. I'm now curious. Imagine if I could fight her eventually. And this is only her first course, right? There's probably going to be another one later. Woohoo, Flynt, you completed my course. I would clap, but I just got my wings done. I'm hoping for a sun gem at least, or an ink bottle. You are now certified in growth, grit, and goose-approved greatness. Ooh, and now for my favorite part, I got to give you some gifts. An ink bottle. Gifts though? She said gifts. I'm getting something else. This ink bottle is so that you may rewrite your story, never let others define you, darling, and a guard expert. With a successful guard action command, increase damage blocked by 1. I think I have one of that already. This trinket is to give you a little extra boost when you manifest success. Now it's time to go out there and live your truth, honey. Okay. Thankfully, it wasn't too bad. But guys, I think I'll call it in here. Because it is getting to the time of my TV show. What else did I see that I could do? Oh, okay, they said that I could check the courtyard. Let me go check the courtyard very briefly. Oh yeah, there is also you, right? Because they fixed the bridge. What is past the bridge? I need to buy items from this guy. Wait, the bridge? Isn't this the bridge? I fixed the bridge. Wait, do you mean the bridge of the bedroom? Do you mean this one bridge? Oh yeah, it is this one bridge then, okay. I fixed it. Looks just as it did before. Yep. So what's in here? Oh, this is... Oh, okay, this is our way to the other side still. Phew, tell ya what, refurbishing this old building is hard work. You see these calluses on my hands, son? That's what true work does to ya. Whereas your soft, pillowy hands are the result of white-collar slackness. Oh, we can become a seal. Finally, we have that shortcut. Let's go check the seal thing already. We need to help this guy out as well. A treasure, also rocks. Healthy glow, that's actually very good. Have a chance to recover 1 HP every turn. But that's not all. Tinder? Wait, was that all? I have the feeling that the power-up of that teddy bear member that we don't have yet will be for us to break those things. It will be like for us to break rocks and cracked walls. We have seen cracked walls even in the first dungeon. So if we're getting the teddy bear companion, he might be responsible for us to deal with those. Because he looks strong. So what's in here? Another office. I was hired to do data entry, but I still don't know what that is. Debit left, credit right, debit left, credit right. Accounting is a thankless job, also a friendless one, and a joyless one. I need a new job. Did you know Ever After Ink spends millions of coins a year on printer ink alone? What about the ink bottles we have been seeing all the time? Really makes you think. It's because they are changing the story, so they need ink for that, right? To change the pages and the writings. Also, hello, pirate? Captain Silver. You're reformatting me spreadsheets. I need to focus. Apologies, lad. Captain Silver? Oh, a sun gem. Maybe he's going to be related... There we go. To a later chapter, like a pirate one. Through here is the server room. Don't ask me what any of those machines do, I just work here. The server room? Oh, look at the cracked wall again. I need a teddy bear for that, probably. Let's check the server room. Maybe it has the driver that I need to bring to the bow, right? Wait, the teddy bear is right here. This is the guy. I think he's going to join us. Patches? What the hell? So the party members from now on are ex-workers of freaking Ever After Inc? Because Eva was in the human resources and now Patches? My job is pretty sick. I just look at the screens all day. So wait a minute, you might know what we have been doing then, for this entire time. Patches, huh? I think he's going to be it. The security guy. Also, Pigeon Pete is in here! Well, I'll be darned if it isn't my friend Flynt. I actually did not recognize him. I was like, wait, who's this pigeon? Just so you know, one doesn't typically lead their friends into life-threatening traps. All water under the bridge. After all, I got transferred to this branch and I couldn't be happier. I'm the new IT bird here, so if you ever need technical help, give me a hoot. I actually do need help with the bow, right? He needs like a driver. You see, yeah, oh, actually there is a very angry Minotaur by my office that thinks I destroyed his computer. He says he needs a new hard drive. Can you take care of it? Sure thing, boss. I think we got a spare one somewhere. Oh yeah, that it is. Up there, can you grab it for me? No can do, I'm a busy bird, Flynt. I'm the new IT bird here, so if you ever need technical help... There we go, it's repeating everything, okay. I actually like how the storages in here, they look like... They look great with the freaking blue and green colors. Also, what is this? A hidden room? Excuse me, coming through? Can't help you there, Paul. I've made a series of bad decisions that led me here to this very spot. So I have decided I'm not gonna make any choices for myself anymore. What do you mean by that? I will roll the dice and decide if today is the day to move on or stay put. Arnie G? Okay, then roll the dice, please. You think I carry dice around me? Nah, you gotta provide that. No dice, no decision, no moving. You know, something about this feels very contrived, or contrived maybe? Not my problem, buddy. So we can't get the hard drive unless we find a die. Okay. Alright everyone, we finished chapter 2 officially. There is lots for us to check in the open areas of the office now. There is also the side quests for us to solve and see if this guy Patches, the teddy bear, is going to join us soon or not. But I'm going to finish it in here just because of the TV show. It's going to be a good day because yesterday they fought like crazy in the TV show, so I wanna see the gossiping, I wanna see the fights, I wanna see the, you know, the crazy combats, because that's, likely or not, is entertainment. So thank you so much, Cool Bookmark and Subaru, and also, what is the name? Rebel, for like the lurk earlier today. So yeah, I might be back tomorrow, see if I can stream more tomorrow with more time to like play the game, because tomorrow I don't think it's going to be a very important day in the TV show. But yeah, thank you so much everyone. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this game as much as I am. I like how not only we had all sorts of crazy plot twists so far, like fighting Cthulhu and winning by love was like crazy, right, Bookmark? But also how the deeper we go, the more, you know, we have to digest. Like there are all of these different departments in this whole big company. So I'm very curious to see how is everything going to connect in here. Thank you for streaming, thank you for coming. I'm happy that you made it to the stream early. I'm not sure if today was your day off, but maybe it was as well. But yeah, so thank you so much everybody, get some good rest, and Bookmark, if you have the chance, try the juice that I told you, lime and watermelon. I'm actually now thirsty, so I wish I could have that right now too. But take care everybody, hope to see you guys next time, hopefully tomorrow as well. I see you then, and good night.